Welcome to Genius Home Theater. My name is Ron, and welcome to my theater tour 2024. It's just going to take a look around and show you what it looks like to not have a home theater per se, but a home cinema, a home area, a media center, or whatever you want to call it. And on this channel, we're going to be exploring things to do and make it feel like you are watching a movie from the convenience of your home. A lot of people don't have a dedicated space or time or money to do a dedicated space, but we're going to show that you can do a home cinema space in the comfort of your living room like this. So stay tuned for the channel for more tips and tricks on how to do just that. So again, we're going to take a browse around the room and let you see kind of what's in this area right here. But in a moment, we're just going to take the top off and get a little bit more in depth on the gear that we use and how we set this cinema up for our daily use. Stick around. Okay, we're back. We got the top off. So we're going to take a look around and get into a little bit of what you see here. So first off, behind this drop down screen is a 49-inch Sony Bravia TV, a little bit older, nothing crazy, but of course it does give way for this 100-inch screen that's going to drop down right here. That screen is a Screen Innovation Solo Pro 2 100-inch. It's a slate coating on that, slate material on that 1.2 gain. So you get a little bit of wow factor. So we are talking about an experience, a movie type experience in here. So where we're going to go from there is we're going to talk about some of the stuff in the cabinet, such. So right here, running everything, we have a Marantz 8805 preamplifier, and that right there is being used. Actually, the amplifiers that are used for the system right here. On the right is a Monolith 7. That's 200 by 7 and 300 by 7 at 4 ohms. And over here, that actually the Monolith is running all the bed layer speakers right here. And for the Atmos duty is the Outlaw 7000X. That's what's running the overhead that you're going to see here in a second. Right above that is a Rockville D14 Class D amp. And I'm using that right there for my Crosons or bass shakers, or some of you want to say it. So that's what we're using for that right there. As far as our media, we got a Zapiti 1 and a Zapiti Mini. Actually, the Mini is in place of the 1, but I usually keep a Zapiti 1 there. But all of that has been converted to Arvolution. So it all is run on Arvolution right now. And the source for that is a Zapiti NAS. So all the movies are stored on a NAS. We got a collection of made a little bit under 850 discs and titles, all saved to that NAS in memory. And we have DirecTV here that we use rarely. Let's see what else. Paramax conditioner. And over here we got a PC, a little desktop PC right there that we use for like when we're doing karaoke and things like that. So not much use of that right there. A little gaming console, doesn't use that much. And see what else we got. So keeping all those amplifiers cool and everything in there is going to be the AC Infinity fans, and I have one on each side for what that amplifier, those amplifiers are, to keep everything cool once those doors are shut. Behind here, we have a mini DSP, maybe to peek it out. Excuse the wires, I know how that gets. So a mini DSP is running those other speakers that we need for that. We'll show you in a second. All right, for our side surrounds and rear, right here, we got a Speakercraft low profile AIM Cinema 5 speaker. The AIM Cinema 5 speaker is dual 6-inch and dual 5 1/4 setup. 15 degrees tilt on the baffle, 15 degrees tilt on the tweeter also, so you can get a nice range of area that you can aim that speaker in on right now. Really nice. So again, we have that here for our side surround. We have a rear surround on the right, and we have a rear surround on the left, and we have our left surround speaker. For the Atmos, we are again running Speakercraft speakers right here, and these are the AIM 85 Series 2. So these are 8-inch in-ceiling speakers right here. Has a line array tweeter in the center, and again, both angle at 15 degrees. The baffle and then again the tweeter array can move at 15 degrees, so you can aim it to your seating position. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 doing Atmos duty. It's not really conventionally set up as far as the overhead setup. We'll like the rear ones be a little further out, but as you'll find out, there's a reason why those are up there. Maybe find out a little bit later why those are where they are. All right, subwoofers. Over here, we got, let's go take this look over here. We got a JTR. We got JTR Captivator RS1. That's an 18-inch subwoofer. That's 2,400 watts RMS. So that's an 18-inch woofer for subwoofer duties over here. And there's another one there. So we got dual JTR Captivator RS1 18-inch subwoofers. So what I needed in this space was a little bit more filling in of frequency. So what I use for that is the SVS, which you've probably already seen, this SVS dual in-wall sub. This SVS dual in-wall sub right here is the SB3000 in-wall sub from SVS. And also that SVS sub that you're looking at right there, that one also comes with the amplifier. And we did get creative, and what we're going to be learning on this channel is some things that make us creative. More so, you know, not about the space so much, but how we can get creative to do things and get what we want out of our system. So the amplifier for that subwoofer is in the closet. And we've run wiring all the way around this closet, back and through, around these coats and through this wall, and right over here to that subwoofer that you see. So we may talk about how we did that later as well. So again, what this channel is about how we get creative to make a space what we really want the space to be. And it doesn't really have to be a conventional space that we're doing all of this in. So last but not least, we're going to look at a couple things. Our projector right here is an Epson 5040 UB. That's 2,500 lumens. And what we got left? All right, what we have left is our Croson base actuators. You can't really see it that great. Maybe you can. But this little teeny slab of metal that you see under here, this is a base shaker. There's one on this side, and there's one on the other end of the couch, right underneath where the legs are. So what that does is that shakes the couch the same way the bass would coming from the subwoofer speaker, so you get even more bass action when you're listening to those movies when those are turned on. So it's really, really great to be in a space like this, and I've really overcome a few things to really get it like I want it, and where it feels and sounds just like you're in the actual theater, in your local theater. Actually, it's better. So again, tune into the channel if you want to learn about how we got to this point, where we came from, and little tips and tricks on how to get your space, even if it's unconventional, to the way you would like it, so you can enjoy the same experience that we're having over here at Genius Home Theater. So you can bring that to your friends and family and everything like that. So stick around, stay tuned to the channel, subscribe to the channel, and we're going to get into a lot of good stuff as we go along. See you next time.